Witness the emotional reactions of three drunk drivers as they receive life sentences for their reckless and fatal actions. Watch as they confront the harsh reality of their decisions and struggle to come to grips with the magnitude of their actions. On a December 9 in 2020, Henry and Gabriella, a couple with three young daughters, were out to view Christmas lights in Newport Beach. They wanted to spend some quality time with their children who had been at home during the pandemic. However, their plans took a tragic turn when a drunk driver named Grace Coleman blew through a red light at 2.5 times the legal limit and crashed into their car. The couple died instantly, leaving their children with physical injuries and emotional trauma. Murder charges were filed, and at the sentencing hearing, the family and friends of the victims shared their emotional pain and loss. Grace Coleman was sentenced to 21 years to life in prison, and the judge expressed his own emotional response to the tragedy. The sudden loss of parents for three young children is a haunting reminder of how life can change in an instant. The city of Denver was struck by a heart-wrenching incident in September 2018 when 25-year-old Angela Wimmer lost her life due to the reckless actions of Todd Krasinski. Krasinski, a 47-year-old, had consumed a staggering 16 drinks before getting behind the wheel, heavily intoxicated and driving under the influence. Shockingly, none of the bartenders at the three bars he visited that day stopped him from driving. As Angela was driving her new master home from church and stopped at a red light, Krasinski crashed into her car at an incredible speed of 60 miles per hour, causing her car to slide at 44 miles per hour and collide with three other vehicles. Despite the best efforts of EMTs, Angela could not be saved and passed away during surgery. Krasinski, who attempted to flee the scene, was wearing his Green Bay Packers jersey when he was arrested and charged with 15 counts, including first-degree murder. Records revealed that his blood alcohol level was over 4 times the legal limit an hour after the crash, which remained more than 3 times the legal limit 2 hours later. Unfortunately, this wasn't Krasinski's first offense. Despite accumulating 15 arrests and mugshots over 2 decades, with 6 of them for driving under the influence, not one judge had deemed his actions enough to stop him from drunk driving again. Krasinski was sentenced to life in prison, where he apologized to the Wimmer family, expressed remorse, and admitted to his struggles with alcoholism. He vowed to use his time in prison to make amends for the heinous actions and honor Angela's memory. The night of November 2018 will forever be etched in the memories of the families of Caton Tillett, Anthony Victor, Darian Douglas, Alexis Cheney, and Anthony Martin. They lost their lives in a horrific car crash caused by Tanner Dashner, a 21-year-old who had consumed excessive alcohol at the On the Edge Tavern. Dashner made the ill-fated decision to drive while 3 times over the legal limit and 3 times the speed limit, ultimately causing the tragic accident. Attorney John Phillips fought for justice on behalf of the families, filing 2 civil lawsuits against the bar and its staff who had overserved Dashner and failed to prevent him from driving in his inebriated state. After a grueling 3-year legal battle, the verdict was handed down, sentencing Dashner to 72.5 years in prison. He expressed remorse for his actions and apologized to the families, but the trauma caused by the tragedy will last a lifetime for the families and surviving victims. This case serves as a grim reminder of the dire consequences of driving under the influence and the importance of taking responsibility for our actions. It serves as a reminder that driving under the influence is not only illegal, but can have devastating consequences. Maybe this is a lesson to all of us to always make responsible choices when it comes to drinking and driving. And that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, then please consider pressing the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Check out some of our other videos while you're at it, and we'll see you again next time.